Welcome to a grand new world, hosted by Music of the Spheres
and Myu Toni,
This is your local pod where we talk all about the Z and Grayson musicals.
also known as Z and Myu. If you want a space to let out your fan screaming, this is the place to do so.
We will cover topics of all eras of Z and Grayson musicals, from Bandai to Nelka, with some other topics spiced in here and there.
This is a friendly pod with a positive atmosphere.
We are here to chill and vibe.
We hope you'll have the same outlook.
Please be sure to follow us both for more updates. Our links will be down below.
If you guys happen to like this episode, we will continue doing more in the future.
Without further ado, let's get into today's topic. This is the first episode, so I will be pretty much interviewing Myu Toni. I will have my own answers as well, but for future episodes we will have a different setup. This is just the first time, and this will be our first episode, so we're sorting out the kinks first. So question one, please introduce yourselves and your channels. So Myu Toni.
I'm Toni, and I go by Myu Toni on YouTube mainly. I have Toni YouTube as well, which is like a little channel for non-Myu stuff. I basically post Myu covers and stuff related to Myu, so I have done a few like Myu AMV style things, so Myu MVs and covers singing, so that's always fun.
Y'all make sure to subscribe. As for me, I go by Music of the Spheres on YouTube. My name is Jay. Hello. I mainly do Z and Myu covers. I also do whatever is on my brain, so I will do Alien Stage, whatever comes to mind, lyric videos, you name it. But yeah, I just do my thing. When did you get into Myu?
So I've been into Myu quite a while. This is gonna sound very old school, but around 2010. Yeah. So like little 14, 15-year-old me, like learning about Myu and loving it.
And what was your first Myu?
My first one was actually the Black Lady musical, the original one. Basically, I was looking at Sailor Moon stuff, saw a clip of Moonlight Densetsu from the fan can, and the rest is history, as they say.
Exactly. For me, I got into Myu around 2014 to 2015. It was in between Petite and Chargeur and A Nouveau Voyage's release. I had heard about Myu just through passing and stuff, being in the Sailor Moon fandom, and then I was just like scrolling YouTube and I happened to come across the Black Lady Kaitebon musical, and I was like, well, let me watch this. And well, it's become an obsession since. For sillies, who's your favorite Pluto actress?
Okay, if anyone doesn't know yet, they're probably some of the last people in the world, but my favorite Pluto actress is Yuko Hatake.
I didn't have this written down, but I do want to ask, what about Yuko makes her your favorite?
I love the way that she embodies Pluto. That I think everybody sees characters in a different way, and the way I see Pluto, Yuko just fit it perfectly, and her singing is always on point.
I mean, you told no lies. For me, once again, if y'all don't know, you probably are one of the last few people, but mine is Mikako Ishii. I adore her. I love how much she's a fan of Sailor Moon. I love how engrossed in the role that she was, and she just, to me, she embodied the Pluto that I saw on screen. And then she went on to play Mamoru. They brought her back. She's a queen.
Full agree, she is a queen.
Period. Now we've gotten that out of the way, where did you see Sailor Moon the Super live, and was it your first Sailor Moon musical in person?
So I went to one of the London shows. It was one of the ones at Altinet, and it was actually my third experience of Sailor Moon musical live, which is crazy thinking about it. I got to see the original Super live in Paris, and I got to see Nogimiya in 2019, which was like, wow, because actually seeing a Miya in Japan.
So jelly. We will get more into Paris later, but for now, for me, the Super Live was my first Myu in person, but I did see when they brought Le Mouvement Final to American theater cinema. English subtitles, I did see that, but like as for like a live performance, it was my first time, and I saw it in America. So, how was your trip there? Do you have any fun stories?
We arrived the day before and went sightseeing because I kind of had a plane trip to actually get there. And first, the weirdest story is I'd actually seen YouTube videos about this place in London, but it's an anime themed restaurant. And as we were walking to find the hotel, we found out it was literally 2 minutes from that hotel. So, it's like, yeah, idea before the show.
That sounds fun.
It really was. And the food was pretty good as well.
Like the food was great, but the atmosphere was 10 out of 10. For me, I happened to live nearby to where it was showing here, so I just took an Uber and it was just straight there. I'm not gonna say I had like any fun stories. I mean, I wasn't alone. I went with my sister just to have a ride down there, but like I went to Mute by myself. But it was fun. I don't think I have any crazy stories, but I will say that the Moonies who were waiting in line, they were fun. They were fun. As an antisocial person, it was nice to make conversation with other Moonies and just talk and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I will get into the next question. So, arriving at the theater, how was it like waiting in line, and how early did you get there?
I think me and my fiance were there about an hour before the doors opened, and the atmosphere was really amazing because it was all Moonies, and there was Moonie talk, and we had like cosplayers, a few people in front of us in the line, and they had like little theming for the Super Live in part of the queue, which really sold it.
I'm so jealous we didn't get that here.
You didn't? Oh,
no.
they're missing out.
All we had was like, there was like a digital poster on the outside, and then when you went inside, there was like a little like I think like a decal like on the window that had like the Team US Senshi, but like we didn't have like, I saw what Outernet looked like, and they went all out over there.
They really did. I was like, whoa.
They did a number. And even for Coco, they had some really nice decorations there too.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures of Coco, like that looks really good as well.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I honestly think because the US, they had to keep going from theater to theater and from city to city, they didn't do too much decorating, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more if you ask me. But that's neither here nor there, but... So like you, I arrived an hour early as well. And waiting in line, it was really cold that day, and I was not prepared for how cold it was. So I was like, oh, I'm cold. But... the Moonies were really nice. Everyone was excited to see the show. Like you, I also saw cosplayers. One thing that I understand why they did this, but I was so bitter, was like they let in like VIP people, like I think it was like 15 to 20 minutes before they let us in, and I was like, it's cold. You don't have to like let me in to shop, but just let me in so I'm not freezing.
Wow, they actually let both lines in simultaneously at R1, so
Yeah, like
at least the night I was there.
other cities, like I don't know, at least for the US tour, they were definitely like hit or miss, because sometimes they let you in early and sometimes they didn't. No one knew until we were already there. But they're like, hey, if you have a VIP ticket, come to the side, and then that's like when you went in. But going in, first of all, the theater was beautiful. Like it was like really like it's like a historic theater, so they had like a lot of old architecture. It was really pretty. The merch line, I'm so glad I was one of the first people in there for regular tickets, because that merch line was insane.
Same.
I've heard some things about the UK tour and like how their merch was handled, but like, did you have any issues with getting merch?
Luckily, with me being one of the earlier ones in, I managed to get mine like before the show, but there was a lot that had to go after because they weren't letting people in till a bit closer, and they actually started the show late that day because they were still letting people in. So the line was insane, but luckily I managed to get everything I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, as I was waiting for the show, I could just see the merch line getting longer and longer and longer, and I did happen to see 24 Zoni. Shout out to her, girl. We happened to meet up there, and after we had talked for a little bit, she went to go get her merch, and she said it went up like several flights of stairs. The line did, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh. We definitely didn't have that trouble.
Yeah, our show was.
Several flights of stairs there.
Our show was like sold out. So like there was just some people trying to get merch, and I think stuff did start selling out. Luckily I got everything I wanted, except they didn't have the there was like an enamel pin that had the show's logo on it, and I really wanted to get that, and they just didn't have any for the last few shows, and I'm like,
oh no.
that is the one item I wanted. And if you have seen the aftermarket prices for the Super Live merch, it's bonkers.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of that. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, so here's hoping for like Japan, they re-release some of the stuff that I didn't get or that anyone didn't get, so we have a chance to get it again.
Yeah, I tried to look because I was kind of jealous for you guys got a hoodie and we didn't, but I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I think they had every size of hoodie when I went, but I know some places just light sticks were hell to get. If you didn't get a light stick, they were only like what, like 100 per tour, because the first few venues they didn't put limits and they just sold out completely. So like for quite a few shows they had like no light sticks whatsoever, and then they put a limit on how many people could buy, and they started adding like some ones that were like unbranded and they were just like basic light sticks and charged premium for them, which I will not forgive them for. I was talking so much shit about those basic light sticks in the Steam Serenity server.
I think I remember that actually.
I will forever hate them. I don't care. But merch, I know the US tour was hell to get, so if you were missing merch, Japan's tour is in October, and China will be in November to December, so if you have a chance to either go or know someone who's going, you might get a better chance to get merch. The show itself, did you enjoy it, and what were some standout moments for you?
Goodness, I was captivated from like the moment it started. Like the moment the lights went down and you just saw the little planet pop up, so I was like, here we freaking go. And then of course they bring out You're My Universe, and I'm like, okay, because I actually went into this blind as to the actual show, so that made it even more special, because I got surprised by the things that were going on and the little spoilers. So I got surprised by Sailor V's appearance, and I was like, yes! After that many years, we get Sailor V on a Mew stage. Thank you very much. So when they had You're My Universe a cappella, like there were tears. Like this sweet song, they turned it into like this awesome battle cry, and I'm like, that is actually perfect. And of course, the best moment, meeting the cast afterwards.
Ooh, we will get to that later, because I'm excited to talk with you about that. But
we will get to that later.
For me, so I was a bit spoiled to the show, so I went in kind of knowing what was going on, but seeing it in person was completely different. It was truly an experience. Like, as someone who's watched every prior musical that has ever been released, the lost shows, we're still waiting for them, but the ones that have been released, having seen all of them, you know, on a screen, it really doesn't translate the same way as to seeing it in person. It is a different vibe. There's no distractions. You are just watching that show. Standout moments for me were, yes, Sailor V. from the US cast Mari Makino, she ate that. There was I loved You're My Universe and the acapella with Turning into the Starry Heavens. When they spun the light sticks and they create all those signs and stuff, that was awesome. The screen in the back is gorgeous, and no recording of the show will do it justice to how beautiful that screen is in person.
Great.
Exactly. Like it was just like, I remember just walking into the theater, and when you just see the screen with the logo on it, I'm just like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Like, this is insane. Let's understand a moment. Well, just hearing Last Soldier in person for the first time was like, oh my god, I'm really here.
That is like the defining thing of you.
Right, like you have won when you've heard Last Soldier in person. Like, that is just the Mew song. Like, yes, it's like I did it, I made it. So, what is your favorite new song from the show?
We Are Still the Guardians would definitely be a favorite, but I also loved Miracle of Stars. I thought that got quite underrated.
You know, I'd have to agree, because that song is really underrated, and both teams performed it really well. I will say We Are Still the Guardians definitely is my new favorite song. I mean, that is just a bop. But I also want to say I really love Evil Tuxedo Mask's song.
Oh, yes.
It's so jazzy, it's so funky, and yet he is just tormenting the shit out of Sailor Moon. It's like, you're vibing, but you feel bad for her.
It's like the lyrics like, I'm just gonna be as suave as I can while trying to manipulate you.
Exactly. It's like, why is this song so good? Because my poor heroine is just, her heart is breaking, but damn, this song sounds good. And now
That's
what's...
me for you.
Exactly. But what is your favorite returning song?
I would actually say Last Soldier, because it is that staple of Mew, and you hear that song and you think Mew. There's not really much more than can be said about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, Last Soldier, it is Mew, absolutely. Like, that is, especially from the Bandai Mew era, it was played for years. Like, that is the Mew song. So that is definitely a great pick. And I would pick that, and I should pick that, but then I'm like, ooh, but man, You're My Universe hit really fucking good. And then the Starry Heavens hit really good. So it's really hard for me to pick. So I'm just gonna cheat and pick all. I think I had a more definitive pick when I did the Double Moonlight Justice podcast, but now the time has passed. I think I just picked them all. I'm cheating. I'm sorry.
We'll allow it.
Thank you. What did you think of the cast that you saw in person?
So, obviously, I had the UK cast. Yui Moon was like really sweet, and you had those moments where it's like, yep, that's Usagi. It just had this sweet vibe to her which really worked for her. Yui Mercury was quite calming, and that definitely works for you, for Mercury. Marista, well, we already knew she was going to be a queen after Luna, so...
Exactly.
And Mars was a perfect pick.
Agree.
Re Jupiter, I found her vocals were like some of the strongest, and I really enjoyed her Makoto.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we knew she was a queen from the previous Super Live, and
Love her.
even more of a queen in this Super Live. She's so sweet, and actually meeting her as well was like, she just has that bubbliness to her the whole time. So Super as Tux, like, I really enjoyed her Tux. She probably wasn't the strongest Tux that I've seen, but she did it really well, and definitely Dark Mamoru was really strong from her.
I agree.
Mayu as Beryl, yeah. She's the first person I've seen that has the same creepy eyes to rival Mao Kawasaki. Can I just say it? It works, and she was perfect for it.
She did really good. As for Team US, it's no secret that I love the Kaguya Hime cast. Like, I've been screaming about how much I love them on Twitter, like, for years at this point. I've been wanting them to come back. So I was so happy when they got announced and they were coming to my side of the world. I was like, oh my god, I have to go see them. But Rico Moon, oh my god. Oh my god, she's so good. Like, I knew she was good. I liked her from like the moment like they did like the Usagi's birthday thing when they announced the Kaguya Hime cast, like, and we got to see them. But seeing her in person, how much she's grown since musical festival and Kaguya Hime, like she just improved so much as a performer. Do not let that New York recording fool you. They did her so dirty because she was flawless at my show. Flawless. She was amazing. Oh, so good. Kanon Mercury, again, she does so good as Mercury, and I feel like she's like a little bit of an underrated Mercury because people always go to like Yume or Momoyo or like Hisano, but like Kanon is really, really good, especially because Mercury is so different from like her like personality, like just as a person. She plays Ami so well. Rei Kobayashi as Mars. Hello, I mean Rei is literally in her name. She eats it up every time. But she actually did a lot better than I was expecting her to be because I'd see her in past shows. I feel like she got better for this role of Mars this time, and her voice, she was able to get it deeper than usual and have more control, and I really felt like she was really doing a better job, and I was so proud to like see how well she did. Kisara Jupiter, you know, people will say what they want. I love Kisara Jupiter. I do, and I'm not ashamed to say that. She has a very sweet element of Mako that I love to see because Mako is definitely a complex character. It's hard to get her masculinity and femininity balance correct. But I love the way that she portrayed it. And she definitely sounded better than she did in musical festivals. So she did that. Yes, she did. And I was happy to see her. She did really well. She meshes very well with the other inners and she does a great job. Marin Venus. Hello. I love Marin. She, along with Yu Nakanishi from Team Yuki, are my new favorite Venuses. They both just did amazing jobs, but Marin has a special place in my heart. She did so well. She was so funny, and she just, to me, she embodies both anime and manga Sailor Venus. And she did that role like it was nothing for her, and I love that about her. Ryona Tatemichi Tuxedo Mask. It's Ryona Tatemichi.
What else do you say?
What else can I say? Like Zakuro says, like it's Ryona Tatemichi. She does well at anything that she does. She breathes and people scream. So I mean, it's just she's amazing. What else can we say? Sayaka Okamura as Queen Beryl. Oh my god. Like, I loved her as Princess no Kaguya. But the way that she did Beryl, like, I think that's my preferred role for her, honestly. Her vocals just, oh my god, they tear it up. I mean, her vocals are always on point. She was doing her little dance numbers. She was being sassy Beryl. I mean, she stole the show. Most people consider her their favorite cast member from like this entire thing. Team US is great. I mean, I love them. But there were YouTube versions where we got to see the other cast. So what did you think of Team US?
I loved them. Like, I knew they'd be good because obviously we'd seen them in Kaguya and we'd seen them in MuFest. So I had an idea what I was expecting. Riko, she is actually becoming one of my favourite moons because just has that quality to her.
She does.
Kanon, like, I think she improved quite a bit between MuFest and Super Live. Like, she was already good, but she grew on me a lot more when I watched the Super Live. Rei, it's in the name, as you say. Vocally, she improved quite a bit. And she does have quite a fiery spirit, which really helps with her with Mars. Kisara, like, when I heard her in Super Live, I was like, wow, the improvement. Like, I always liked her acting, but was more iffy on the singing. But then she just kind of says, right, I'm just gonna blow you away now.
And she did.
Marion, it's Marion. She's like one of us, like all the Venus pics, and like how she portrays Minako. You know she's a fan.
Oh, for sure. You see that fangirl in her every time.
We know what you are. Riona is Riona. Like, as you say it, like, I have seen her at Super Live Paris. Didn't want to wash that hand afterwards. Sayaka, I freaking knew the moment they announced her as Beryl that was gonna be a match made in heaven. Like, she sang Yamino Kyoku, of course, in Myu Fest, and then they put her as Beryl, and I'm like, okay, was that kind of foreshadowing?
I thought about it.
But that says, like, yeah, she's gonna slay, and she slayed.
For Team UK, I love them so much. I mean, they gave a different taste of the Super Live. To me, the Super Live Team US was just like as if the Kaguya cast just did a Dark Kingdom musical. But Team UK, they're all newcomers except for a few of them, but it felt like something new. So Yui Moon, she's adorable. Yui Moon has such a brightness to her. And it's so funny to me because, like, when you see her, like, on social media, she seems, like, really chill and just, like, you know, just, like, a calm person. And you see her bubbly, excited Usagi, and, like, these are two completely different people. Like, she plays Sailor Moon so well. I mean, like, her vocals are always on point. That girl eats CDs for a living. She does so good. She did great. Yui Mercury, like, I didn't know what I would feel about her first, just because she was a complete newcomer. She's amazing. Like, she really has a really sweet Mercury voice. She's very calm and very Ami-esque. Like, she really plays like a really, like, more serious but kind and reserved Mercury. And I feel like she really put that role, like, she did that very well. Marisa, it's Marisa. What do you want me to say other than she's like the best thing since sliced bread? I mean, she's like, she's amazing. Her vocals are deep and powerful. She has that fiery passion. She screams Mars, and I'm glad that she finally got a main role because she had that star power back when she played Luna, and I wanted her in a main role, and we got it. Good job, Marisa. Can't wait to see you again. Hopefully. Ri Jupiter. I really like her. I really do. She has a very strong voice, and I think that's very powerful for Makoto. She has, but her voice is not only strong, but it also has a sweet factor. So it's not just like, you know, we have other Jupiters like Yu Takahashi and Juna Ito, who are some of my favorites. But they have just very strong, powerful vocals, whereas Ri has strong, but she also has sweet, and it is a good mix between Makoto's characteristics. So I really like that about her, and she plays her role well. She has a very beautiful smile, and it's really nice to see her on stage. Yu Nakanishi, Sailor Venus, Queen. I love Yu Nakanishi. I've been loving her for years, since Yojo Super Live and Shining Moon Tokyo. I mean, this girl has done it all as Venus. I'm so glad they brought her back, because I feel like there's a lot of people who have been the past Super Lives, but if one person deserved to come back because of how much they enjoyed their role, I feel like it is Yu Nakanishi who needed to come back. She just kills it every time. That girl is Minako, just breathing Minako. She does it every time. Every time. And I need to comment, her vocals have improved so much since the original Super Live. I was shocked.
Yeah.
Like, this girl has been working on it, and I'm so proud of how far she's come, and I can't wait. Japan's gonna see her next, and then China. Like, I'm so jealous. I wish I could be there. Then we have Sufa Tux. Sufa did really, really well. I'm so glad we finally have a recording of Sufa because Shining Moon Tokyo never got recorded. So I'm glad we finally got to see her. Her Mamoru, to me, was very good, but her Dark Mamoru, just, to me, that was probably the best Dark Mamoru we've had. She plays that role, like, really good. Like, I don't know what Shining Moon Tokyo did because we didn't get to see that, but, like, she took that training and went extra with it. And her vocals are really nice, too. We really didn't get to hear her vocals because the only song from Shining Moon Tokyo, from what I know, was Moonlight Densetsu. And, like,
Yeah.
it's pre-recorded, and Sufa's vocals were in the back, so you really didn't hear her that strongly. But hearing her with her solo, she's really, really good. Myu Barrel. She is so good. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite because they both did really well. I think I'm still a bit biased to Sayaka, but that is no shade to Myu because she is so freaking good. I mean, her vocals are strong. She has a powerful... She's like... If I were to say Sayaka is more like a regal, pissed off queen, whereas Myu reminds me of like a younger, more strong, pissed off queen. So I would say like they both definitely have different vibes and they both did really well, but Myu is amazing and she's so cute. Like, she went to America to see the Super Live. She went to see it in New York and like she was like, oh my god, I'm here, I'm supporting the other cast, and it was so nice to see her like go to another country to support the US cast. It was so nice. Okay, the next question is only for you because I didn't get to do this, but how would you compare the Paris and the UK performances for the Super Live?
The one in Paris focused a lot more on the dance aspect and less on actual like interactions and stuff like that. So you had the story and you could sort of loosely follow it through the dance and the songs. It helped a little bit if you knew the story beforehand, to be honest.
Right.
But for what it was really good. Like, you got a really good performance out of it. But I feel that this Super Live was a lot more put together and international friendly. So, you know, you had the subtitles, you knew what was going on even if you hadn't seen anything Sailor Moon before, and it really told the story and had that interaction more between the characters.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, this was more like a mainline musical this time.
Yeah.
I realize I don't have this question here, so I will ask you during this part. So you said you did High Touch. Did you do that in both Paris and UK or just in the UK?
Just in the UK. It wasn't a thing in the Paris one, but they did kind of go around the stalls, and if you were on an end, you were quite lucky, so...
So how was High Touch in the UK?
It was amazing. They made it quite fast, like, you had to, you know, you kept moving and you were moved along, but the girls were absolutely lovely to meet, and they were so cheery and happy to interact with everybody. I got to tell Marisa, but I also loved her as Luna, which was really cool. I practiced a little bit for that because I was like, I know what I need to say, but I'm scared I will forget it on the day. So, yes. Re Jupiter, so I actually got a little bit of an interaction with her because I actually have a hair bubble, but it's a bit like Makoto's. So I put that in for the show, and I was like, you know, we match, and she noticed and pointed to hers, so that was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when you showed me that footage, I was like, that is so amazing. You had a really good time with them. So how does it feel to look back at that and be like, ah, I really did that?
It's crazy, like, I'll be looking through my videos and I'll find it again and I'll be like, yes, I did that. I just wish I'd had better camera work.
Listen, you had great camera work, okay? You did that great. Like, I'm sure at this point people will have seen it on screen already. She did good, right?
I
Okay, so how are we feeling about the upcoming Japan and China shows?
think those guys are in for a treat. Like, wish I could be there to see it again. And I really hope that they're able to enjoy it the same way that me and you were able to enjoy it. And it's great that they let both casts do Japan, so that they get to experience both.
Yeah, for sure. Because like they did in 2018, they had every team there, and then they internationally they did different teams. I'm glad that they get to reunite in Japan and do it together. I'm really excited that we get to see both Team UK and Team US again. I'm really hoping they live stream it and or record it for a Blu-ray because I really want redemption for Team US. That recording, I have beef with them for that. So I hope Team US gets a do-over. And also, because it's at the Sunshine Theater where so much of Bandai Myu was held, I would love to have that recorded and as a keepsake because it's really coming home.
Yes, Mew is really coming home. It's like, yes.
Like, Mew hasn't been at the Sunshine Theater since 2005. It's been a long time. We need this recorded specifically. Like, I want to see that curtain that we used to see back in the old days. Like, I want to see all that again.
Oh, yes. I need to see that curtain.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. In China, we got a new cast member. We got Yuka Kobayashi Tux, who played Queen Serenity in Amor Eternal, and also played Sailor Aluminum Siren in Lumuhan Finale, and she was amazing both times, so I'm really excited for her to come back.
Oh gosh, yes. We all know vocally she's great, so I'm really excited what she's gonna do with her new role.
Exactly. So I hope there's an official recording. I really do, because I need to see her. I really, really do.
Me too.
I will rewatch Team UK for like the millionth time. I don't care. Let's do it again.
Yes.
So what country do you think the Super Live should tour next? Because we know China's next with Team UK, so I feel like Team US will go to another country. So where do you think they should go?
I was gonna joke and say the Isle of Man, but I don't think our theatre's big enough. Maybe Germany? Like, then he could go and see it.
You know, there's a few people who have said Germany, so that would be a good spot. I'm personally going to say Latin America because I know there's a lot of people who really want it over there.
Good pick.
They are like foaming at the mouth for it, so I'm like, please give it to them. They are ready, they are waiting, their wallets are ready. Go. Yeah, I mean, I know they recently had a fan screening over there of, I think it was Team UK, like some fans set it up and did like a whole, like, they rented a little theater and had a Spanish subbed version of Team UK and it, like, in a theater, and it was really cool.
That sounds so freaking cool.
Yeah, like, I had seen it, like, on Instagram and Twitter, and I was like, they really did that. That is so cool. Like, we need to do some more stuff like that over here.
Oh, please. I would have to be the one setting it up over here, like.
I mean, like, if anybody wants to set one up over here, let me know. I can do my best to help sort things out.
There's any Manchis here? I can help you out.
Final the Super Live question. If you could have any arc recreated in the Super Live style, which would it be?
This is going to surprise a couple of people because some of them know my favourite arc, but I'd actually go for the Mugen arc because it'd be really good to see all the Senshi on stage. We wouldn't get much of Saturn as Saturn, unfortunately, but it'd be really good to see them all on stage, Super Live style. Yeah,
no, that's a great pick. I think that's probably what I would pick too, even though my favorite arc is Stars. And I would love, love, love to see the Stars in the Super Live style because of all the technology and stuff that they've added to the show. I feel like it could really make a beautiful Stars arc. But Mugen, would be easier to tour because it'd be less cast members because you don't have like the starlights and stuff, so there'd be a smaller cast. But Mugen would be a great pick, and a lot of people really love the Deathbusters arc, so it'd be an easy way to get people in. I think it'd be a solid pick. I also, because of the Myu fan in me, I also want to say let's do the Dracul arc.
Oh my gosh, yes! Let's do it!
Like,
we're gonna have to drag Hikari back to play Vampiro though.
Absolutely. I mean, she's still doing musicals. She did Full Metal Alchemist like a few years ago, so like, why not?
Exactly. Let's like drag her back to do Vampiro.
I would be so down for that. Nelk, make it happen. I'm waiting.
Please.
Okay, so what's next on the pipeline for you? Any projects are you currently working on?
So, on my main channel, there's still a merch vid that I need to record. I've been meaning to and trying to for ages. It's basically a program book that's from one of the musicals that we haven't seen.
Ooh.
So, and singing wise, I have started working on a cover. I'm not going to give away the title, but it's one that I feel has some of the best vocal dynamics in Myu that we have seen in the whole series. So,
ooh, I'm excited for that one.
So I'm hoping I can do that justice. And my other channel, let's hope I do justice. On my other channel, Toni, I am working on a little bit of a then versus now thing so redoing bits of some of my older covers on there, and that's pretty much what I've got planned at the moment.
Okay, well, you have some pretty fun things planned. I'm really excited for all those. For me, I have a few collabs that are currently in the works. There's actually quite a few. Like, everything's like, I have like everything's like. Exactly. Like, it's fun. I love collabs. Really excited to get all those done. I also have another project that I'm a part of. It is not my project, but I am excited to work on that, and that will be. I can't say when it's coming out because there's a lot that still has to be done. It's not Myu related at all, but it is a very fun project, and I'm really excited to be a part of it. So that should be fun. Let's see, I still need to continue working on my game. I am working on it, but like it is like, I've hit a little snag. But that's being worked on. As for Myu content, is there anything else besides the collabs? I mean, I'm always brainstorming covers that I want to do, and there's definitely one that I want to do very soon. I just want to get lyrics for it, but that should tell you that it's more recent. I'll keep that a secret for now. But yeah, there's a lot that I want to do, and there's a lot that I have planned. So it's this channel, even though I haven't really uploaded as much as I'd like to, it's not dead. It's far from. There's much more to come. And most importantly, please recommend one Sailor Moon musical for someone to watch who either just came back from the Super Live and is excited, or for someone who's never watched it.
I would probably go for the same way that I got into Myu and say, watch the Black Lady musical, but have tissues ready.
That is a good musical. That was our starting point. So I can say, yeah, that was definitely a good entry point because it's what got us both into it.
Yeah, have tissues ready. We both know why.
Oops. For me, it's hard for me to pick a single one, but I'm gonna say, okay, if you're coming like from the anime or the manga, then probably either start with a Nogizaka 46 musical. You can pick any of them because they're really the same, but just different casts, except for 2024. It's a little bit different, but same, but different staging. But either a Nogizaka musical or watch a recorded version of the Super Live. That'd be a great starting point. But let's say you just came back from the Super Live and you're like, what should I watch next? Well, you have a few options. You could go to Petite Étrangère. You could go to one of the Black Lady musicals. If you want to like continue like in line, you could just do like those main musicals. But if you want something different, I'm actually gonna recommend Kaguya Shime Densetsu. No, Kaguya Shima. Oh my god, why am I...
Kaguya Densetsu.
Thank you. I was like, wait a minute. Kaguya Shima Densetsu. I recommend the Kaiteiban version from 1999. That is with Fumi Nahara, Sailor Moon. That is a really good musical. It's one of the first original storylines that they did. It's not too serious. It's got a lot of fun elements in it, but it kind of gives you the vibe of how Myu is and was, and it has a lot of fun elements, a lot of great songs, great cast members. It's a great way to start. So I'm gonna say that one if you want something new.
Frick, I've always enjoyed that one.
I guess that is the end of our very first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Wow.
If you guys liked it, yes, we did. If you guys enjoyed it, please let us know in the comments because we'd like to come back to you guys with more topics. If you have future topics that you want us to cover, definitely let us know. Toni, any final thoughts?
Yeah, it's been really good to do this podcast. We've been talking about it for quite a while, wanting to do it, and I'm just really glad to be able to share Myu with everybody, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and watch more episodes.
This has been To a Grand Myu World. I'm Music of the Spheres.
And I'm Myu Toni.
And we are signing off. We'll see you guys next time.